All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is definitely an important one, uh, especially if you are a healer, if you're a coach. This is something that will help you if you stick around and tune in. And I'd of course love to hear your thoughts on my reflections and more importantly on the topic. We're of course talking about the art and the science of community building. So something that's so important, especially as a healer and a coach, is the role of community. And so, if you are at that early stage of building your community, something that I will remind you of is the power of having a community, and more importantly, the wisdom that is in your community. Just literally about an hour ago, we wrapped up our session. We focused, of course, on how are we going to be building our community this year. And of course, I could have very easily said, I've been doing this for many years. I know exactly what the community needs, and I could have just proceeded and created some program that possibly could help them. Alternatively, and this is where we talk about the wisdom of not just the crowd but the wisdom of the community. And so I proceeded to actually ask them specific questions about what it is that they are looking to learn at this stage of their journey. What is it that they really want so that they can experience a shift in their own life? And so my question to you, of course, is as someone who is doing the work, someone who is showing up regularly, for your own community, what is it that your community wants? Now, maybe your community is less than 5 people. Maybe you have a community of between, say, 5 and 20 people. Whatever the case may be, it could be even more. But the important question, of course, is that, how often do you ask your community what it is that they want? Because your community is what will guide and inform you as to where they are on the journey, and of course how you can be that person that can help them. So that is one thing to definitely keep in mind. The second thing, of course, is along with asking them, it's also keeping your own channel, your own intuition open and activated, because as you hear them tell you what they want, uh, as we know that people know and people will tell you what they want, not what they need. And so when you actually listen to them deep enough, you will also be able to discover that deeper need that they have. And so when you're able to blend the two together, that is the best of what they want and also giving them what they need, that really is where you will see a massive shift in their development. You will see a massive shift in their growth, and this is what will create that miracle that they really are looking forward to. So something I will remind you again is, ask many questions, listen deeply, and allow the ideas to come from that space. That is, whether you call it the ether, whether you call it that creative space, that somewhere you will find the ideas coming, which blends the two together beautifully. So, as I've made it a point to keep coming back and creating these pods and telling you and reminding you that as a healer, as a coach, it's so important to do the work. It's so important to show up for them as you show up for yourself. And so, if there's any way in which I can help you on your journey as a healer and a coach, please do reach out and let me know. And of course, having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will see you in the next one. I see we've got Raji here. Good to have you here, Raji. And since we have a few more seconds, minutes, what have you, if you have a question, you're always welcome to share that here. Otherwise, of course, another reminder for those of you who are in our community, if you happen to be seeing this and you're not active, come join us. We have several programs that we run through the week, through the month. And so this is another way for you to deepen that learning. As always, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.